biology class had very little to do with sex ed when I was a kid. Oh, fuck yeah, that I can just skip that. Hey ho! Nope. Where are you at? See, love that. That is an amazing thing that you can do in this game. That is very good. Precognitive powers. Nadine, send this to research for analysis. My precognitive powers. Urgent. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to the snapping problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and, as such, offer my service to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Signed, Francis Bertram. Also, I liked biology. It was interesting. I vividly remember lesson class was just watching the process of fertilization of an egg by sperm. That's a weird thing to have in biology. Like, it's literally biology, but that's a very strange thing to have in biology. Because bio was, like, almost required for us, and so it pretty much consisted of, like, stuff about your body, but not so much the sex organs. Wow, I really thought that would do a little bit more. Stop it. Okay, we need to look at these weapon mods here, because we're starting to not pick up anything. Wow, you really don't get a lot of inventory space, huh? We learned about other internals. Oh, wait, these are also guns. Shit, fuck. It's all in the mind. If you want to mod right, play on time. Okay, wait. That is damage while aiming. Reload speed. Energy gained from headshots. See, most of these I just don't care about. Just give me straight damage ups against everything. We also watched, once watched the movie Outbreak. We watched Gattaca. Of all things, we watched Gattaca. Yeah, because it was about, eugenics. There we go. Now we can start picking up the trash again. Because we're almost only going to take things that do direct damage upgrades. Because we are a scrub like that. New mission, a captive audience. Groupthink. This study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, Robert Barron, and others? What? Hey, these two people and you motherfuckers over there. casual links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments blank for details. Extensive, qualitative, and quantitative data resulting. So this is what happens, I guess, because I'm noticing this more and more when I read stuff out loud. I'm like 3 words ahead of where my words coming out of my mouth are. Also watched Demolition Man in Civics. That's actually a really good choice to watch in Civics. Anyway, data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in blank. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of blank and blank. Jesse learns of an object of power, an X-ray light box in the hypnosis lab. Where's that? Who gives 2 shits? We'll find it. Oh, over there. Well, we haven't gotten rid of those yet, so... how do we solve this? Because that's a hellscape. And, that's there. Is there still a boy? There's still a boy?! Get out of here! Look at that! That singular boy. That singular boy caused so many problems. Just imagine being a single boy.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the left department. All agents...
Yeah, bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the director comes for you? Bad boy. Did this resolve my weird portal issues? It did. I'm not a fan of boy, but at this point I've gotten used to boy. Alright, always a little bit concerning when we find an area with real people in it. But hopefully they're good people. Hopefully they're good citizens.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
I mean, ultimately, English is mimetic. It adopts words and spellings, and it adapts with them. And they're always just kind of used as conjunctive ones that work alongside other ones. Some will fall out of use, some will continue on forever. I have a strong feeling that the term boy is not going away for any short span of time. It will be here for a while. This is many people for Metal Gear Rising. Can I go in though? Oh, I want to do it so bad. Alright. Let me in. Be an object of power. Let me in. Really? Single thought towards that gunshot. I could crawl through that. That's small enough that my female form could slip into that crack. Oh boy! I did not mean to hit that man. He is dead, and I don't feel anything. But it does make me feel a little bit better, actually. Knowing that they're not they're not just, like, staring at that thing anymore. Because of my diet, I've been drinking water with about 1 tablespoon of salt per gallon. That's probably fine, I would imagine. Extrasensory lab. Oh no, I hate these things. Hello. Please. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a fancy looking one. That's a fancy looking one. Health boost 25. Health. Ah, motherfucker! It's a health recovery one of 43%. I wanted to just have my HP boosted, but instead, I just get the option to get a little bit more when I get the hurt. I don't want the more when I get the hurt, I want the more right now. Tokui tapes. Good news, the Dr. Tokui tapes have arrived this week. Finally, you really should have used the same-day shipping. I sent them out to Dr. Darling and Dr. Harrington to check out before we began serious examination. If you need them right away, I checked Darling's room and the ritual office. Can't wait to start testing Dr. Yoshimi Tokui's famous guided imagery experience. Can I get in the tubes, though? I mean, the answer is yes, but also no. I mean, I like the taste of salt, so I think that would be great. Sensory tank purpose. Darling here. Some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of a Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners, or so the reports say. We brought these tanks in to test Dr. Tokui's tapes for ourselves. Plus, there may be some stress-relieving uses for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in a dark, enclosed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is. Not sure what I missed in there, but I missed one. Yeah, sensory deprivation stuff is pretty spoopy. Dr. Tokui investigation. Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusually swift rise in fame, along with reports of vivid blank accompanying with his tapes, the investigation sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Tokui's background. We found no past incident with altered currents, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, agents that attended a signing reported blank when hearing Tokui speak. We recommend that the research team obtain audio recording of Dr. Tokui's voice and perform any and all relevant analyses. Based on the findings of the investigation sector, we'll determine the next steps regarding Dr. Tokui, as well as his eligibility for Prime Candidate program. I'm not terrified by silence, I just don't like the idea of just being stuck in a thing, unable to control myself, as it were. Okay, this is a lot for this just one area. Let me in the tanks. It does look like there was another area over there, though. Yeah, I don't really experience claustrophobia. I've actually, like, teased my mom about it in the past. Not to be, like, mean objectively, just... like, hey, that's a thing. Yeah, she's got it pretty bad. Like, there was a point where she, like, put her head under a blanket and was like, I'm starting to get claustrophobic, and it's like, Jesus. Imagine having it that bad. I guess that loop up there is that. Okay, never mind. I fucking hate this map sometimes. I've teased my sister about her arachnophobia in the past. Nowadays, I just get rid of them for her. I mean, that's a good method. I would still tease. Tease, but also remove. Oh. Also, lock controlled remotely. I have a phobia of worms. Not really wanting to talk. I mean, worms are less dangerous than spiders. Oh, I just missed this. I'm sorry, what? Okay, interesting. Sure, that makes sense. Do you see that change? Do you see it? Can't tell on him. But they've gotten infected. Since we did that, shit's gotten bad for them.
Please state your name for the record. All Warren, astronaut first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary? Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Well, I guess I'm Mr. Warren now. Use C's to complete the astral plane challenge. Golden copy / NPC / variation. Enemies at low health can be seized. Fuck, right. I forgot. I have that ability. Wait, would this not be possible without that? Wait, that's a different thing. Oh, there's two things that affect enemies at low health. I can make anti-hiss. That is interesting. Something, something, anti-you. Wow, what? My gun is too strong. Maybe you have a max of 2? That's also a possibility now, isn't it? Two is actually like an absurd amount of people to have under your control anyway in this game, considering how much of a tank you are. Yep, max of 2. Wow, you guys are really bad with your guns. Alright, cool. Good work / playing director. Interesting. Is it actually viewing this as a game, too? I really, really, really like the board. The eldritch entity that it is. 3 ability points for that. Oh, shit. And now they're dead.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
I don't know how you know that inherently, but I will gladly assume that you just got lucky with that. Please. Okay, so nothing more over there for me. Don't need any more HP, apparently. Nothing else over here. I know that there were stairs over there, but that's fine. This is faster for me. Okay. Can we make any astral constructs yet? We are 1 ritual impulse away. Fair enough. Abilities. We have maxed out our throw damage, but we now have the ability to unlock seizing. Okay. What's the strangest thing you've seen in this game so far? Like the very start of the game is the strangest, I think. Like it begins just so oddly, and it's kind of tamed itself a little bit, but it's definitely ramping back up. But if we're gonna be facetious about it, the strangest thing is how I fucking died at the end of episode 10 that's gonna go up in however many days. It's fucking ass. Ass! Okay. Seize control. Seize duration. That will probably spike off to the side and be like gain additional people or something like that. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. Or more energy. Or more health. We're gonna go more health right now. And you know what? Let's look at some board countermeasures. Why not? Jeez, I hate these so much, actually. Never mind. Want to ask something, but it might be spoilers if you've not seen it. Even as basic as I can get, it might be too spoilery for it. Okay. Don't spoil, but like...
Marshall,
Is it story, or is it like...
I can hear you. Who is
side questy?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
it? Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
I'm looking that up now. That's fair enough. Hey, motherfucker. Nope. Pick him up. No, take him over. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I have my own army of suicide bombers now, motherfucker. You thought you were safe. But it was me. Noido. Oh, this is just the beginning again. It just do the loopy loop. I never used that ability. Shit, that broke the game really hard. Jesus, what was that spin just there?
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
This is a lot more people than I thought I was going to encounter. Time to check out the toilets. You wanted to have privacy while you're shitting? Too bad. That's why I come here. Rubber duck supplements. Discovered in the home of Agent Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blank, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination until he began to hear quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. It was discovered that Agent Blank was bringing known paranatural materials into his home illegally, taking them outside of the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated. But is that SCP style terminated or X-ray light box? The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to patient named Blank. Object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's blank. The seized individual becomes blank to the user. The effect lasts blank. Once released, the seized blank as a result of psychic... Wait. Once released, the seized blank as a result of psychic trauma die. The object has no current binder. A janitor named Blank bound to the object at St. Anne's Hospital in Blank. Soon, the building's occupants were blank by him. Bureau dispatched emergency response team to blank the perpetrator and blank the item. Fatalities numbered in the blank. For operational details, see case blank. There was stuff there, but I'm not reading it off right now. I'm being silly. Astral not liability. Okay. It's side content. It's something you're lying around. Okay, I mean, I'm probably going to find it, but there's a chance I might miss it. So, I mean, if you can be as vague as possible, that's fine, because Nick has already sent me some spoilers.
Just down the hall.
Oh shit, really? He sent them before he started playing too, so... A videotape. I think that I know what you're talking about then. We won't talk about it for the sake of not talking about it, but I think I know what you're talking about. Probably not. If it's the one that I think of, it's not found yet, no. It's actually one that I'm, like, trying to find. What? What? I found a Kotaku article, said it was in the first hour of the game. That's entirely possible. I might have totally missed something within the first hour of the game. Are these all, like, items? Or what? And I should point out, there's a lot of shit in this game.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Okay, sure. You're cool. I'm in.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the
Do you see
situation.
how old she
Darling
is?
created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here.
Oh man,
She
Jesse, your
could
face
know
just
about
loaded
Dylan.
in, and that was really weird.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk
Level
more after
4?
we clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
That's a level 5. Motherfucker. Also, what should help me?
Collins, what's the situation?
I don't feel like I was given anything. I'm still a level 3. Oh. Dr. Yoshimi Tokui's Guided Imaginary Experience.
Squad C hasn't made it back. They're still
Whoa,
out there.
okay.
Should've seen their KIA mail. Only exit is back through parakinesiology, but then there's no way we're making it to the lab.
Hey, this map can load in any day now.
Then we put everything we got into one final push.
We wouldn't last a minute out there. You saw what those things could do. We need to retreat.
It's not loading in.
Marshall said we need more HRAs. If you want to
Oh wow, immediate combat. Okay, I can deal with this.
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
Okay, oh, okay. Ritual division. Well, I appreciate everything that's going on right now. Holy shit. Oh wait, wrong gun. I mean, we can still turn him to putty, though. Honestly, I feel like that was... Oh, okay. Okay, that was really cool, actually. Nope. Shit. Okay, that kind of hurt, but we're still kind of just fine, ultimately. I still hear hissing. I still hear enemy boys. Well, never mind. Apparently that was lies. Okay. Hi, Lewis. Okay, I see how this fight's gonna go. Hey, how about we don't? How's that as an answer? I'm not pleased right now. I have been lied to. Okay, really? Are we doing this? You actively want to pursue me in this way? Are you gonna still pursue me after he's dead? You will, huh? I appreciate that tenacity, but unfortunately it will get you nowhere in this life. There we go. Can we do this again now, but the right way? We still cannot make gun, huh? We really need that ritual impulse. Well, luckily, there's a ritual office right next to us. Oh, the ritual division has one of the thingies that we're supposed to find. I will take this. Threshold Kid's proposal. With the recent arrival of the blank, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young blank. There are no other blank for blank to play with, and blank is expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. Wait. Is expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. That's a typo. That's not a me for once. Huh. Grammar. Blank will require a slow, blank-friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce The Threshold Kids, a television show with a cast of cheerful puppets. Wait, in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. I mean, you know what, though? You should just probably let the public know. Just saying. Or alternatively, why do you have kids on site? That's a better question. Why are there children on site? Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, even do the voices. It'll be good for morale, and I guarantee Blank will respond positively to these videos. Can expect to enjoy lectures and people in lab codes. Okay, so maybe they're talking about my brother? Because they did take him as a child, right? Unless they have multiple children here. Which I don't know which is worse, to be honest. Okay, so that one's over there. And I don't know how to get there, but I do know how to finagle around this place. Oh. Unexpected. Do 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 do. Okay, not where I thought I'd be. Carla, file received. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I re-archived it with the Black Rock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for these to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of this newly discovered Black Rock variant is reaching a critical point. I hope you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately. I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for your expeditious delivery. Regards, Carla Vaughn, blah, blah, blah. I gotta research the rocks.
positive interactions. So I play this and get in the tank. Okay. Self-reflection can bring answers. I read that somewhere.
Rituals. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing blank called rituals. The blank of rituals can vary: numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, repetitive action, and casual tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive acts are inherently aware of the paranatural world, and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Okay, so we found one. Now we have another one that we need to find for these stupid tapes. Where I don't think we actually have access to it yet. Yeah. It doesn't really say. Yeah, like, how do we get into that one? I guess we could just explore rather than do the main story for now. Or we could go do the tape. Whichever. Ooh, that is definitely how hair works in an elevator. That is definitely how hair works in an elevator, I tell you what. Extremely accurate hair animations. Synchronicity lab. Okay, never mind. Hold. Don't think you were on my map before. That's almost worrying. Really? Like, nothing just laying around at all? I was gonna say, there's gotta be some papers. Synchronicity experiment. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room, and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align with the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. 3 days to Iceborne. Still want some bug monsters in it, though. Never know. Also, I didn't realize that it was that close. That is troubling for me, but fine. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging the monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of blank. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomena of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. Yeah, I'd forgotten when Monhun came out. I've been mostly focusing on the Destiny train, of course, so... Which got pushed back, but the free-to-play mode comes out sooner, I think? Alright, well, I guess... Wait a minute. I remember that there was a place I didn't go. Already pre-ordered mine, but also NVIDIA, so kind of have to. Fuck off, level 6! Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be doing videos of it. Monster Hunter and Destiny. New Monster Hunter re-releases are my most popular videos. I don't have popular videos. I got one video that had, like, a high viewing recently. And that was, like, 4 months ago. And that was only, like, 100 views. And it was just shitty fighting games. Okay, you know what? We'll go around and see if we can find anything. Oh god, I love when the game's like trying so hard not to shit. Yeah, it's weird when in the past I used to have videos that actually did get some mild level of watch time. And now not so much, but I will continue to strive to make advances towards that. I've already been in here, right? Yep. I don't think it's going to happen in any capacity, but such as it is. Oh, we found the lab. Ritual piece? Shatter projectile choke. Okay. Let's take a look-see here. I don't have that currently equipped, but... Wait, what? There we go. I misclicked. So we had the projectile boost, which increased the projectiles. But if we do that, it will lower the projectile spread by 20. Which could mean, like, good, accurate shotgun shots. So, like, that could be fun. We'll keep that equipped for now. Holy shit. Alright, so we get less spread, but we definitely get some more damage out of that. Got one with 4,700 views. Jesus Christ, Misty. How do you do that? It's like, well, I mean, Charlie has one with like 70,000, so this isn't even a contest for anybody.
I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Still, the fact that it's a Japanese release, like, how does that get 4,700? Like, is the Monster Hunter community, like, that hungry for content? Like, there's gotta be people making it.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
I'm sorry. What? What are those sounds? Oh, hey there. Hi there. Ho there. I cannot go there. Nope, I cannot. It was the first non-region locked Monster Hunter game in a while, and the first one on Switch that had something to do with it. Right, get me out of this hell. Please. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Okay, that's a bit more complicated. Okay. I did what you ask. It is not satisfactory. I mean, I guess maybe that would be too easy. Missing a line on the right? Oh, yeah. That is a line. I just thought that that was just shitty drawing. Look at that. There you go.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Is this an Evangelion testing room? This feels like an EVA testing room. Oh, hello. That's some weird stone.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Well, that card, maybe. Well, okay. There's going to be many of these things, apparently. Ken the robot, Jesse. Evidently, this is the case. Blackrock prisms. Blackrock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique blank structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of blank to blank hertz with perfect blank harmonization. The report analyzes the results of focusing a blank through a harmonized prism on the blank Methods for imprinting of non-physical fields onto blank, imbuing them with properties of the harmonized resonance blank in the prism will be explored and explained. I'm sorry, multimedia. Right, testing. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot actually go fast here.
Embracing the erratic, an audio journey. This must be one of those sensory tank tapes.
Okay, so that's those two. And there's another one of the placards. We are stuck on objects. Boy, do I love this. And there's another. Jeez. Too powerful for our use. Pop in. Yeah. Meh. Okay, see, what's getting me though is that there's many of these. Okay.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Yeah. But what ones to what terminal, motherfucker? Oh my god, whoa. Don't get in my space. Don't get in my personal space. Personal space. Gotta keep out of that personal space. Personal space. I just had, like, dry skin fall off my head and into my eye. Oh my god, that's the worst. Oh no. Personal astral space,
These
yeah.
whiteboard drawings may be important.
No, really? I never would have anticipated this. I never would have thought. Are you okay? Yeah, my eye just hurt. Changing variables. Our way in. Too strong. Leaks out. Okay. So that one is the first one on that. And that is the umbrella logo with the thick spike
It looks like
side
he was
of it.
working on something to do with these symbols.
Umbrella logo, thick spike. That one does not have a proper second one. This one does, but it also interchanges them, and that is single diamond. Single diamond and then tesseract. That, I guess, is single diamond. Yeah, it's fine. And then this would be tesseract.
What do the symbols mean?
And then on there is thick thing. I don't know what to call that. That is a fucking pattern is what it is. That one has many shade in. Configurations.
What do these whiteboards mean?
Interesting. We'll kind of go... my fucking knees. We'll kind of go with the first iteration here. And see if this doesn't explode us. Yeah, that would have been too easy, wouldn't it? Okay, so, like,
Try different combinations.
swap
One of them has to work.
Tesseract and Diamond. We're all even just going in off the assumption that these are even the right spaces in the first place. Like, we're even on the assumption that 1 through 5 means fucking anything. Okay. All around with spike inwards. Ooh. Swap them out, I guess. Okay. That was the sound effect. My knees. I don't know if that's worrying or not.
Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Okay, and this plan would be...